Hello and greetings everyone. My name is Andrew Senimang Ananabo. I am 19 years old. I am a student at IKM Bintulu Sarawak. Today I would like to present about my industry report. The introduction is exposing student to the real work environment. Make full of the knowledge, skill and abilities learned at IKM Bintulu to be practiced during industry training. Familiarize student with the work environment. Entrepreneurial exposure to students who want to be venture into the field of technical entrepreneur after completing industry training. As one of the input of co-curriculum improvement in the Mara skill training system. My company name is Genoa Venture, and the company background and history is Genoa Venture is an electrical contractor company registered on 25th November 2014 at the business premises. Nombor 5 Jalan Seksyen 29 Kajang Utama 4300 Kajang Selangor Darul Ehsan. The company is 100% owned by Bumiputra and led by Mr. Muhammad Rozani bin Muhammad Razali as a managing director. The objective is strategic planning, high standard of professionalism, high standard of business ethics, strong emphasis and effectiveness, pursuit of excellence, profitability and growth, and social responsibilities. The mission is into the competition and globalization of business environment. Genoa Ventures needs solid business philosophies to be its defined, catalyze or optimum perform. The vision is the company will strive to uphold the trust of its stakeholder in the fulfillment of the business vision. Company profile is the manager is Muhammad Rozani bin Muhammad Razali. Administration is Siti Zakiah bin Muhammad Zain and Amir Faizal bin Mustafa. The TMB project leader is Muhammad Zapuan bin Pardi. Wiring project leader is Muhammad Ainul Saiful bin Muhammad Rozi. The chargeman is Muhammad Shahiran bin Muhammad Sabri. The PW4 is Muhammad Ainul Saiful bin Muhammad Rozi. The organization chart. The managing is Muhammad Rozani bin Muhammad Razali. Our executive accountant is No Akma. The Siti Zakia is administration and Amir Faizal. Project team is Muhammad Saiful. Helper is Muhammad Nazmi and Muhammad Nabil as a trainer at IKM Lumut. The transport team is Muhammad Saifuddin as a driver's caliph and Muhammad Fakrul Hisham. The TMB team is led by Muhammad Zafwan as a chargeman A4, Muhammad Azmil Shafi'i, Muhammad Fadilat, Muhammad Shahiran, and Muhammad Amiro as a storekeeper, Muhammad Fazli as a storekeeper, Jeffrey Nuing, Fabian Julum and Rusen Imang as a trainer at IKM Bintulu. Service and product offer. Product: good quality of pen, fluorescent light and LED lights. The Genoa Venture services is electrical wiring, electrical troubleshooting, lighting installation, collaboration relay, street lighting and aircon installation and maintenance. Tasks and activities. Project 1 SSB installation, place at Parliament Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Estimate cost is 3,000 ringgit Malaysia. Supervised by Muhammad Shahiran bin Muhammad Cik Sabri. Tool and equipment. Cable 2.5 mm meter square, red, black, green PVC. Socket 30 ampere, GI pipe 1 inch, GI elbow 1 inch, GI and bob 1 inch, masking tape, wire tape, cabling 16 mm square, self bonding electrical tape or high temperature tape, test pen, wire cutter, screwdriver, spanner 10 mm, cutlass 40 watt, grinder, trunking cutter, water lever. The procedure is: make sure the work to be done is under supervision of a supervisor or competent person. Make sure the supply is in a off state of SSB and use a test pen to check the supply. The short supply cable is connect using a cabling and connect according to the appreciation color. Entering the cable main supply from TMB. The fitting process is only performed by a competent person. After completing the fitting and testing process, clean up the work environment. Safety. Make sure the work to be done is under the supervision of supervisor or competent person. Do not import supply until the distribution board is finished wiring. Make sure the workplace is clean situation to prevent hazard at workplace. Do the marking on the cable to avoid confusion. Perform testing to ensure wiring is in proper condition. As you can see in the picture is the equipment and tool, the MCCB, the trainer is doing a work and other picture. Project 2. Remove the TMB meter to a new place. Place Perumahan Shah Alam Selangor. Estimate cost RM9,000. Supervised or handled by Muhammad Aiman Syahiran bin Cik Sabri. This of all of the tool we need to do the work, especially is armor cable 2 core 25 mm square SWA PVC and the heat shrink tube 25 mm. The procedure is: make sure the supply is in off state on the meter and use a test pen to check the supply. Remove all components such as main fuse and meter TMB in the old place to the new place and the new component. Pull the new 2 core 25 mm square SWA PVC cable at the design place, entering the cable main supply from TMB. After completing the fitting and testing process, clean up the work and environment. Make sure the workplace is clean situation to prevent hazard at workplace. As you can see, this is the picture while doing the submarine cable. Project 3 is plan road adding to the street lighting panel. Place Sungai Chua, Kajang, Selangor. Estimate cost is RM3,000. Supervised and handled by Encik Muhammad Aiman Syahiran bin Cik Sabri. As you can see, this is all the tool and equipment that we use to do the work. Procedure: make sure the work to be done is under the supervision of a supervisor or competent person. Hold a place to store rod and a adding chamber. Plan the rod using a drill. Reclose the chamber environment using soil. Make a test on adding and the reading should get a reading below 10 ohm according to the specification of Suruhanjaya Tenaga or ST. Make sure use a full of PPE while doing a job or personal protective equipment. Make sure the workplace is clean situation to prevent hazard at workplace. As you can see, this is the picture while do a earth chamber. Project 4 is street lighting panel insulation or overhead. Place Sungai Chua, Kajang, Selangor. Estimate cost is RM3,000. Supervised or handled by Encik Muhammad Aiman Syahiran bin Cik Sabri. This is the tool and equipment that we use to do the work. The important tool or equipment is IPC, the insulation piercing connector 1.5 to 6 mm square, and cable 16 mm square ABC aerial bundle cable. The procedure is the PTW or permit to work form is filled in the prepared by a competent person wearing a safety clothing PPE or personal protective equipment supervised by a supervisor or competent person. Place the TMB signboard on the road and the road cone around the workplace. Right onto a skylift with a supervisor or competent person and bring work tools. Install the panel on the lamp post and pull the ABC cable wire directly upwards. IPC is used to make wire connection. Get off the skylift and restore the TMB sign, remove and safety equipment. The safety is make sure the equipment and material to be used are good condition and can be functioned. Make sure the workplace is in clean situation to prevent hazard workplace. Wear appropriate equipment and footwear to perform electrical works. As you can see, this is the picture that we do the panel installation. Project 5 is submarine. Place Perumahan Shah Alam, Selangor. Estimate cost is RM900. Supervised and handled by Mr. Muhammad Aiman Shahiran bin Cik Sabri. Tool and equipment that we use to. The important equipment is splicing kits or jointer kits. Procedure: make sure the work to be done is under supervision or supervisor or competent person. Make sure the supply is off. Cutting pads as well as breaking pads using grinder and drill. Pull out the cable and connect using a cabling 16 mm square. Racing cable jointer is used to protect the cable. Racing cable jointer is wrapped and tied. Use wire tape to prevent detachment. After completing the fitting and testing process, clean up the work environment. The safety is make sure the equipment material to be used are good condition and be function. Make sure the workplace is clean situation to prevent hazard at workplace. Make sure the supply is off or shut down before do the electrical work. As you can see, this is the picture of submarine cable. Number 6 is plant a spotlight underground cable. Place kawasan Taman Parlimen Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. The estimate cost is RM1,200. Supervised and handled by Encik Muhammad Aiman Shahiran bin Cik Sabri. The tool and equipment is wire cutter, screwdriver, plus and negative, test pen, cutlass 18 watt, hole, tanjak, pliers, armor cable 2 core 16 mm XLPE SWA PVC, MCB C6 6 ampere, neutral link cable 1.5 mm square PVC red and neutral, screw, sand and cable slab low voltage. The procedure is provide item and equipment to use that is easy to do the works. Make sure the supply is off. Cutting pad as well as breaking pad using a hole and tanjak. Store the cable into a ground as deep as 3 feet. Place cable slab and sand on the top and discard the excavated soil back to the excavated area. After completing the fitting and testing process, clean up the work of environment. The safety is make sure the equipment or material is used are good condition and can be functioned. Make sure the workplace is clean situation to prevent hazard at workplace. And make sure the supply is off or shut down before to do the electrical work. As you can see, this is the picture that we do the plan of spotlight underground. Project 7. Change the old timer to the new timer. Place: Taman Ansana Seri Mewah, Kajang, Selangor. Estimate cost RM100. Supervised and handled by Encik Muhammad Aiman Syahiran bin Cik Sabri. The tool and equipment is cordless 18 watt, test pen, screwdriver, wire cutter, leather, timer brand Hager, cable 2.5 mm square, red and black. The procedure is provide item and equipment to use that is easy to do the work. Make sure the supply is off, make a wiring on the timer and make sure there are no connection fault. Set the timer according to the set time. Perform testing after ready to do the timer installation. After completing the fitting and testing process, clean up the work environment. The safety. Make sure the equipment or material to be used are in good condition and can be functioned. Make sure the workplace in the clean situation to prevent hazard at workplace. Make sure the supply is off or shut down before do the electrical work. As you can see, this is a work. This is the picture while doing a timer work. Timer work installation. Project 8 is street lighting installation or lifeline. Place: Jalan Puncak Saujana, Kajang, Selangor. Estimate cost RM3,000. Supervised and handled by Encik Muhammad Aiman Syahiran bin Cik Sabri. Tool and equipment: test pen, wire cutter, set spanner, hexagon 13 mm and 17 mm, adjust spanner, cordless 18 watt, besi, U-clip, IPC insulation processing connector. Make sure the work to be done is under the supervision of supervisor or the competent person. Provide item and equipment to use that is easy to work. The PTW permit to work form is filled in or prepared by a competent person. Wear a safety clothing (PPE) supervised by supervisor or competent person. Place the TMB signboard on the road and the road cone around the workplace. Ride a scale lift with a supervisor and competent person and bring the work tools. Take off the old street light and take off the old IPC. IPC is used to make a wire connection. Get off of the scale lift and restore the TMB sign. Remove the safety equipment. The safety is make sure the equipment or material to be used are good condition and can be functioned. Make sure the workplace is clean situation to prevent hazard at workplace, and wiring appropriate equipment and footwear to perform electric work. Perform testing to ensure wiring is proper connection. As you can see, this is the picture while during the street lighting installation. That's all from me. Thank you.